Okay, we're live coming to you from beautiful downtown southern sunny California. Hi, everybody. Insane friends, what's up? Okay, what's up is what's called the Creator Monthly. All right. Just got this in my email recently, and I'm just barely scratching the surface. And we will get into the stream here once we get a few people here on the Insane Friends and who they are and their times and the days. We'll get into that. But in the meantime, I am. So we're going to talk about this new way to monetize, way to make money that they're gonna tell us about here in. Oh wow! All right, we've got one in the chat. It looks like. Let's see. Oh, three in the chat. All right. Okay, My Sky 5D. Thanks for being here. RK Channel 2. BK Channel 2. Let me get rid of this feedback, everybody. All right, I think I got it. Yes. Took care of the feedback. All right, we're going to be discussing the different ways that our Creator Monthly newsletter is going to tell us about. I want to make money old-fashioned way, selling out all my brothers around me. Yes, contrary to your life. All right, I'm trying to see. Well, that's okay. All right. So I was checking the camera to see how clear it was. Okay, My Sky D5. Anyways, I'm just trying to be humorous. Okay. Ha 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 ha. That's not a canned laugh. All right. Let's see what the Creator Studio is telling us about how to make money. All right. Now, far as being monetized, I know that you can get monetized with eBay. From what I understand, you can be monetized with Amazon. I'm an associate of Amazon, but from what I'm understanding, eBay pays better than Amazon. I've just started to get set up with eBay as an associate. I guess after this live stream, I should put the link to that in the description. Although all you got to do is Google becoming a eBay affiliate, and it should pop right up. from what I understand, Best Buy also. They are open to YouTubers as associates. Doesn't make sense for a company that big not to open their opportunities up to sell more product. If you have a channel, it just makes sense. If you're willing to push their products, it would behoove them, to do that, and more beginning to do that. So really, I think it's just depending on us. You just call up the company, speak with the management, tell them what you do, tell them about your channel. Why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And you think about eBay, you think about Amazon, you think about Best Buy and whoever else, if these guys are doing it. But let's see what the Creator Studio that YouTube is telling us about. Let's see what they tell us about making money on YouTube. All right, it says, all right, below we link you to a bunch of new videos and courses to help you go the distance with the YouTube related resolutions, whether you want to build a deeper connections, make more money, or take your channel to the level. Let's check out the Booker video and get to learning. All right. So this is the Creator Monthly. All right. And then they have this thank you. All right. So let me turn the volume up. Okay. And before we go there, one moment, I've got to do this announcement. So bear with me. All right. Sane Auto. That's Victor Sane. Victor Sane has car show videos on his channel, top notch, and a large variety from antique cars to Lamborghinis, Ferraris. Well, maybe not Lamborghinis, but I know there's been Ferraris on his channel in the car shows. Anyway, so there's a large selection with motorcycles. Okay, that's Sane Auto, 7:30 Sunday p.m. Then there's Gregory Salvadori, Sunday. And I don't have the time down. Sorry, Gregory. All right, Monday, we've got Eddard. That's at 9 p.m. Monday. Then there is Sane Auto, 7:30. Tuesday, we have Bubba Fiction, 9 p.m. Wednesday, we have Sane Auto, 9:30 p.m. Thursday, we have Dorito and Luce Card, 9:30. That's Eastern Central Time. All this is Eastern Central Time. Eastern Central Time, I would be 9:30 on Thursdays, but it's 7:30 California time or Pacific time. That's Easy to Tips and Tricks, ECT, ECT, etc., etc. Friday, horse shop at 8:30. Horses shop at 8:30. Then we have Twisted R Racing. Next is Chopper's Rule, 6:30 on Saturday. Again, that's Chopper's Rule, Saturday at 6:30 p.m. And next month, we'll be looking for Muscle Car Appraisal. Muscle Car Appraisal's got a top-notch, high-end channel with some very high-end, very important, critical information for your automobiles, muscle cars, etc. They also go to, what's the name of that? They sell cars, they auction off cars. They just sold a custom, I believe it was Ferrari for $3,100,000. And they were there videotaping and showing you this Ferrari up close and personal, as close as they could get anyway. And $3,100,000 that car auctioned off. To think if to have the kind of money to be able to play around with that kind of money to purchase a car of that value. How nice is that? Wow. I think if I could afford it, which I can't, I would love to go down and rent a Ferrari for the day. At best. That would be fun. But anyways, so that is Muscle Car Appraisal. They're coming up next month. So stay tuned and keep your eye out for their appearance, for their debut. And check out their channel. You'll be glad you did. All right. So with no further ado, let's get into this. Okay, it says start the course. So we're going to discover new ways to make money. Well, thank you, Razy. Okay, so we're going to start this course. I want to see who's in the chat. That's IRAYZ. Aloha, dude. Aloha, bro. Being here. All right, so let's go over this course. All right, it says discover new ways to make money. The new ways to make money, some extra cash, super chat, channel memberships, and more. Get the lowdown on all the other ways you can make money besides ads. That's what I'm talking about, Willis. All right, it shows us a guy here grinning from ear to ear. Okay, so our business is building courses, revamping, getting details on establishing branding, promoting, and operating your business at scale. All right, so let's see. That's okay. We're just going to do this. Bear with me. Thank you for being here. And you can download Creator Studio from the Play Store app. Okay. And then I've saved it to my home screen. By hitting the three little dots on the side, you can save it to your home screen, to your screen on your channel. on your cell phone. All right. Here's the video right here. It's not playing, really. As soon as this starts playing, I'll read it if I have to. The screen. I don't understand what's up with that. Okay, I'm just going to read what's here. It's inactive for some reason. I guess it's okay, here we go. It took a minute for it to load. All right, bear. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Now it's loading. Now it's loading.
Who isn't looking for more ways to make money with their YouTube channel? Hey, I'm Josh, a program manager at YouTube. We know that sometimes
thank you for being here, little dumpling. Thank you for being here.
I'm going to share with you some monetization options beyond ads that you can explore, and then answer a few common questions. Many creators supplement their income with channel-related ventures like selling merch and crowdfunding. And in the last few years, we started building new monetization features directly on YouTube, Super Chat, and channel memberships to help diversify your revenue. When you take it with other ways to make money, you're asking your audience to buy things like official creator merch, extra content, or shoutouts from you. So you should be conscious of what you can offer that will be of value to paying viewers, and the time and effort it will cost you to create and deliver these options. But don't let this deter you. Diversifying how you make money can bring in more revenue and also empower your channel to take on new projects. Sound good? Great. Now I'm going to walk you through some of the most common questions on these topics. Question 1. Do I have to have millions of subscribers to actually earn money or have my audience support me? No, you absolutely don't have to be famous to try other monetization options. What you need most is a dedicated audience. Niche channels without millions of subscribers still tend to do well because they have a loyal audience following. If you're really not sure, you can always ask them in a video or add a poll card. Question 2. Asking my audience for money feels weird. How do I get past this? This is a great question as it can definitely feel awkward. But remember, viewers are buying things from you, like Super Chat to highlight their message to you, or a set of members-only dedicated videos with channel memberships. It's not a one-way thing, and it's always optional. Be sure to let viewers know that even if they don't purchase anything, you still love them and appreciate their time watching your content. Question 3. What should I offer that my audience will actually pay for? This answer lies in your audience. You know them best, so if you need any clues, you may want to read through your comments and take a look at your audience demographics. Also, are there things related to your channel brand that your audience would get really excited about? Whatever you end up making,
Buffalo Style, how you doing, bro?
Viewers, and the time and effort it will cost you to create and deliver these options. And make sure it's scalable, so you can continue to deliver these offerings as your channel grows. Lastly, be mindful that you're following YouTube's community guidelines too. Last question. How do I know if I'm ready to try out monetization options beyond ads? Honestly, this is a personal choice, and some people never feel ready. But if you feel you're probably start exploring those options. So what are you waiting for? Check out the Creator Academy to learn more. Bye for now.
Okay. Now, That's just scratching the surface. But they've talked about super chats. They've talked about other things.
What is the new
All right, here you go.
feature, and what do you need to know about using it successfully? Well, stick around.
They've talked about other things. Sorry.
We'll talk about it coming up and about all.
All right, here you go. I'm having some loading issues here, guys.
The things that we've learned about doing it. Hi, I'm Simon from Simon and Martina, where YouTube channel called Simon and Martina, where
Oh, this is bad. If this keeps happening.
my wife and I have been making food and travel videos in Japan and Korea and other parts of the world. We've been using the channel memberships program now for over half a year, so and it's actually been a really great addition to our channel. So today we're going to share with you our approach to channel memberships, what we thought about it, how we chose our perks, and how we deliver this content to our audience. So if you've never heard of channel memberships before, it's a way for creators to engage more deeply with their audience members that purchase monthly channel memberships. In turn, the creator gets more money, and we end up delivering them badges and custom emojis and other different perks that we've decided to give them. Of course, this is a no-brainer. You do want to connect with the audience more, and you want to make more money on the side. However, this isn't a feature that you could rush in implementing. So it actually took the two of us a good month and a half of discussing it back and forth. What are the best ways to implement this? Because we were actually really worried, what if we alienate some of the people that can't afford this? I don't want really anybody to feel left out on our channel. So there are a lot of different approaches to channel memberships. Some of you guys might want to go the route of like VIP, special access. You might want to have like exclusive behind the scene content. But for our audience and our message, that wasn't a good fit. Our channel membership isn't a way for us to be like, sell this, buy this, like it's a hot commodity. For us, we were looking for a way to connect more with our audience members. So we tried to view our channel memberships as something like our audience having a way to say, thanks for all the hard work. We want to give back to you guys. So once we finally did agree that channel memberships was something that we wanted to implement on our channel, it took us a good while to figure out what our custom perks were going to be, because we didn't really want to have a whole new line of programming that's very different from what we usually do. We were trying to think about something that kind of adds more value to our more dedicated audience. There are tons of different and new things that we could do for channel members, but we were also concerned, hey, we don't want to make anything that's actually going to take away from our main channel and burn us out. You don't want to hurt yourself working on all these perks that might be not sustainable for you to do in the long run. In the end, we came up with a set of perks that our audience actually really values, and it's something that we could keep on doing for months and years to come. So for us, communication with our audience is critical. It is key. We spend all day talking to them in the comments section. We're all over the community wall. We're always having live streams and interacting with them there. So when we were coming up with our ideas for channel membership and our perks, we wanted to be something that would represent this aspect of our community. So for example, whenever we post our videos, we usually have right at the very beginning the notification squad come in and they write notification squad with a whole bunch of exclamation marks. Some emoji, that's a bell, kind of looks like a notification bell, except we made the bell look like our cat. And this is a kind of inside joke that we have with our audience, along with other inside jokes that we've made into these little emojis. And for us, it's actually great seeing our emojis used in action and these inside jokes as little emojis as well. And other people that will wind up asking, hey, how did you get those emojis? And that kind of brings them in on it too. So these small touches, like these custom emojis and these inside jokes between our audience members, it was something that once we did it, it was done. It wasn't something that was like unsustainable, that was like taking away from the main videos on our channel, but what it represents is close communication with our audience members. Okay, let's talk about the video perk we share our members. So what we do once a month is we take tons of footage that doesn't make it into our main videos. It might just be something funny that happened that we record on our iPhones. It might be extra footage that doesn't make it into our main videos. We just have so much footage. We even have old footage from like 8 years back that we include. But one of the key points at the very beginning of the video, we talk to channel members. They're the Rainbow Letter support team.
Raymond.
We told them that we're going to share our feelings of the month, our stories of the month, but it's going to be raw.
Aguilar forever. Thanks for dropping in.
We edit our videos. Having this unedited raw footage. It helps us be closer with our audience members, and our audience
Hey,
members
bro, I
feel
will hit
closer to
you
us because of it.
tonight for
And
sure
for us,
there,
this is what
Raymond.
channel membership
I
is
didn't
all
see
about.
you.
So once we figured out the perks, the badge, and the emojis, we knew that it was very essential for us to make an announcement video so that we could explain to our audience what channel memberships means to us, what it means to them.
Raymond, I didn't see you. I'll get you.
We knew that this video was essential because if we just launched the feature and just hoped that people would click on the button, we knew that people wouldn't really engage with it all too well. We have over 1 million subscribers. Not all of them are going to sign up. That would be pretty awesome if they did. And we know for the other people that don't sign up, I don't want them to feel excluded. So we had to make this video to explain how our future videos would be with this channel membership in mind. So once we had everything laid out and we had the announcement video filmed, we launched the button, and it actually has been doing really well for us. And one of the things that we really enjoy about those people that are members is that we can engage with them privately on the community tab. There's actually like a drop-down function where you can post for channel members only. So we've been able to share some like secret photos before a film shoot went out, or put up some polls, and it's been a really great way to communicate with them more closely. So being able to actually interact with people in the community tab and like heart their comments and see them coming up in the live stream is something that we really value. After all, your audience members are spending their money on you monthly. These are recurring payments, and they can cancel anytime they want. So we really want to say to them, thank you so much. We really appreciate this. So that's it for this video on channel memberships. If your channel is eligible and you're interested in implementing it yourself, make sure you find an approach that works for you. We just explained the approach that works for us because of our connection with our audience, but you have a totally different connection with your audience. So make sure you find something that resonates with you, the people that are watching your videos, and best of luck to you. And if you want to be a member of our channel, I highly recommend it. Super great. We've got some lovely emojis. Also, if you have any other questions, leave them below. There are lots of things that we couldn't discuss in this video. We're going to try to answer as many comments as we can because this is something that we're really interested in. Thank you for listening to this video. I was super nervous filming it, and it took way too many takes. Oh boy. I am sweating so much.
Really? Okay. I'm chat here. Watching the stream.
You're living the dream, making YouTube videos for a living. Maybe you're even doing it part-time, in which case you may also have a job. In either case, your time is at a premium. This is why many creators sell merchandise or merch to earn supplementary or even primary revenue. Today, I'll show you how to do it without putting our hurting on your schedule.
Okay, I'm just pausing this. Who's all in the chat? Who's still here in the chat with me? Who's in the live stream? Wow, I lost everybody but two? Really? Well, who's here in the chat with me? If you comment, I'll be able to see you're here. Is this interesting? Is this boring? Okay, I'm just pausing this. All right. I'm just waiting to see a comment so I know who's here. Wow, I lost everybody but two? Really? Well, who's here in the chat with me? If you comment, I'll be able to see you're here. Is this interesting? Is this boring? Hey, Raymond, are you in the chat? But I will hit your channel after this live stream, Raymond. All right. I'm just waiting to see a comment so I know who's here. All right. Okay, I'm just looking for a response. So I didn't realize that, but I will hit your channel because I just got this information and I thought, I would come on here, the Insane Friends, and make it available. Now, there are quite a few people that have been able to do this. Now, the next thing we're getting into is selling merchandise. which you don't have to have. You don't have to be monetized, and it's going to, which we kind of discussed here in the beginning of the video of the live stream. And so now they're going to get into more details of how to make some money. There's a thing called Teesprings, where you can have shirts made and different things, coffee cups, etc. But let's see what they're talking about. Okay. All right. So let's get to this. Okay, let's get to this. See what he has to say.
I'm Seth from the channel Seth's Bike Hacks, where I take my audience with me on mountain biking adventures. Whether you're selling t-shirts, hats, or anything else with your logo on it, branded merch is a huge win for both you and your fans. Some creators use merch to supplement their income, while others have made it their main revenue stream. There's no right or wrong time to start selling merch, but clues in your comment section should be your first indicator. Are you seeing familiar names? Are people quoting you? If so, they might want to show their support in a more tangible way. Throughout my mountain biking adventures, my audience has become familiar with certain catchphrases and sayings. This Smash t-shirt I'm wearing has an inside joke on it, which any of my subscribers would instantly recognize. That makes it the perfect way for them to show their support and signal to other subscribers that they watch my channel. Surely you've seen other examples like that shirt, and maybe you even own a few bits of branded merchandise. But someone needs to design this stuff, warehouse it, ship it out, and handle complaints when something goes wrong. Where would you, a busy creator, find the time to do that? When I first started selling merch, this t-shirt was the first item I had for sale. I had a friend design it, and I had a local t-shirt supplier print them up. I kept all the inventory in my closet, and I shipped them all out right from the same room I edit from. I had to buy shipping supplies, I had to buy inventory, and when a size got low in stock, I had to make another minimum order, which could be thousands of dollars. As my audience grew, so did the workload. I'd be up late shipping out t-shirts, and I realized that before long, this wouldn't be a very viable business model. I need to hire help, get warehouse space, and do all sorts of things that would cut into my profit. That's when I discovered Teespring. Services like Teespring allow you to sell a range of over 35 different products, including shirts, mugs, phone cases, and even pillows, without ever handling physical products. Just decide what you want to sell, list it on their site, and sit back while they handle the logistics. The seller, in this case Teespring, takes a cut of the sale to cover their costs, and you get the remaining profit. Using a t-shirt as an example, you may be left with $8 to $10 of each sale, depending on the purchase price. While this may not be as profitable as an in-house operation, consider the cost of your time. You can use that time to promote your merchandise, come up with new designs, and create the very content that drives traffic to your channel. Another great thing about Teespring is the frictionless experience it gives your users. Since many creators are already using the platform, many of your users will already be familiar with it. The ubiquity of Teespring is the main reason I use it, but there are plenty of alternative services that work in a similar way. The main idea is to let the professionals handle your fulfillment, while you focus on what you do best. A key point to consider is timing. Leveraging an event
Yeah,
to
I've been
change your channel is great
wanting
way
to
spur
get set
sales
up with
and pay
Teesprings
close
for a
buys.
while
Let's say
now.
you're redesigning your channel logo. Before you reveal this new logo to your audience, get your merch in order. Consider who your buyers are, your most dedicated fans, many of whom watch your content the instant it goes live.
Good ideas,
To
Victor.
capitalize on this excitement, you need to prepare your product pages and links ahead of time. Now let's talk about choosing your products. It's up to you to decide what your audience would find most valuable. Maybe it's a t-shirt, or perhaps it's a pint glass.
Yeah, for sure there,
Which
Victor.
can be found in the cards or community tab, is a great way to find out. Ask your audience what they want to see, and then read the comments for additional suggestions. Going back to the example of a t-shirt, a simple logo is often the best place to start. Inside jokes, catchphrases, or designs relating to your channel are also great to incorporate into merchandise. This rendering is of me riding behind my dog Drama as he wears an action camera. To my viewers, this is a fond memory of a well-loved video. So how do you prepare branded merchandise? If you're just making a logo tee or coffee mug, it could be as simple as uploading your original logo design file. But many of us want to create new artwork, and that's a job for a graphic designer. Maybe you can use the designer who made your logo, or perhaps you can find a designer in your audience. If you know other creators, asking who they use would be a great place to start as well. There are also sites like 99 Designs and Fiverr where you can put your project out to bid and let designers come to you. Based on my personal experience, a lot of full-time graphic designers will want a minimum of around $150 to make a simple original design. This number can fluctuate wildly based on your demands as well as how in demand the artist is. Quality design work can be a great investment that pays you back in full, but it all starts with the guidelines that you put in. Using bullet points about your channel and audience is a good way to give the designer some inspiration. Be concise in your instructions. Provide real-world examples whenever possible. At the onset of the design process, the artist will usually give you some rough drafts. From there, you can provide further
Thanks again,
instructions on
Victor.
what you want to say.
Thank you, bro.
Also, consider the artist's suggestions. After all, you did hire a professional. Once you have a design you're happy with, you'll need to apply it to a product and list it for sale. Let's go over some guidelines to help you achieve the best results. Mind the specifications. Services like Teespring will provide you with the minimum size and resolution for uploaded artwork. But when in doubt, go bigger. You can always shrink your design to fit your product, but stretching it out can lead to quality loss. Building on specifications, make sure you're using the proper file type. I found that PNG files can be used universally across platforms like Teespring. A PNG can be easily overlaid against any background color. Double check your proofs. Most interfaces will give you a proof or preview of what the final product will look like, but spending a few bucks on a sample eliminates all the guesswork. This can save you a ton of grief. Write a great description. No matter where you sell your product, it's going to end up on a product page with a buy now button. Make sure to include notes about the materials your merch is made out of and how it relates to your channel. Take your pricing into consideration. Don't dissuade sales with an outrageous price, but at the same time, make sure you can cover the cost of your designer and make the whole process worthwhile. When in doubt, check to see what other creators are selling their merchandise for, and use that information to stay competitive. Now that you've gone through the process of designing and listing merch, it's time to tell the world about it. If you have a website, make sure your product links are up to date. If you're selling apparel, be sure to wear it in your videos to build excitement. Pinning a top comment with a link to your merch is also a great way to get the word out. But make sure to do it as soon as your video goes live so your most dedicated fans will see. Available in certain countries, YouTube allows you to promote your merch on video end screens, as well as in a merch shelf below the description. If you're sure your fans are interested in branded merchandise, then why not do a dedicated video about it? Many of your audience members want to know about new merch, so take the time in your video to tell them directly. Tell them that you hope they like it, and ask for feedback in the comment section. Getting your viewers to talk about merch not only helps get the word out, but also provides you with valuable feedback. If you've never sold merch before, I hope this video has inspired you to give it a shot. If you have, make sure to share some of your own tips in the comments below to help fellow creators. Subscribe for more great tips and tricks here on the official YouTube Creators channel, and make sure you come visit me over at Seth's Bike Hacks.
Okay. All right. And so if you don't have Creators Academy downloaded to your computer or your cell phone, okay.
I'm going to teach you guys about super chats and why you need to start using.
All right. Now, all you have to do is go to the Play Store, put in Creator Academy, and you should get a link. If you don't have the YT Creator Studios, and you don't have your dashboard where you operate behind your back office, YT Creator Studios. It's where you can add information into your description, add links into your description. You can edit. You can remove tags, add tags. There's many things you're able to do. You're able to answer comments, and that's in the YT Creator Studios. It'll be a gear. a red gear with the YouTube logo with the little icon, all right? Little sideways triangle there, on button. It's a gear, YT Creator Studios. And so that's what's there. Now I'm ready to talk about Super Chat. So you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time. I'm going to see who's in the chat. And 1,000 subscribers. Okay, we have 2 in the chat. I appreciate you 2 for sticking it out here with me. My wife brought me some dinner. It's getting cold. I really don't like sitting here talking and eating. I really don't like doing it. But anyways, so what that looks like here. If you don't know, this is for those that don't know. All right. There's your Creator Studios. You see there's your gear. All right. Now, if I open this up, see YouTube Creator Studios. That's YT Creator Studios. All right, now, this is showing the home screen, my live. All right. But now, I got to pull up the other one. Oh, here we go. There we go. Right here. For example, this is an editing tool, by the way. It's a UD recorder. All right, but that's a whole nother animal. So we're going to open up. So see it here, the YT Creator Studios. Now let's see what that looks like. This is the back office I was just talking about. All right. Look, it tells you right here, it shows you the views. I have watch time presently 26. That's like almost 500 hours, guys, girls. All right. Then I have 4,276 views. And I have 71 people and 0 revenue. All right, then my last video upload. Okay, subway tile installation. All right, there's my icon. You just tap on the icon. All right. Now, if I want to change this picture right here, you see this little pen or pencil icon. Right here. All right. You tap on it. Now, you see in the center of the screen, you see this little says edit thimble. Okay. So we're going to tap on that right there. Now I have my option. I can either put one of these other pictures in there, or it says custom thimble. Custom thimble. I'm going to tap on this. It's going to take me to my screenshots. To my right here. Bam, screenshots. Okay. So all I got to do is choose the screenshot. Okay. Let me go through here. All right. Just for example, now this is going to change. All right. Just for fun. All right, let's say I'm going to put this wagon right here in there. All right, I tap on this. Okay. It says open. I open. Bam, there it is. All right. Now, if I hit select, Big Daddy, thanks for being here, Big Daddy. Appreciate you being in here. All right. So this is your back office. This is your YT Creator Studios. So if I wanted to upload this picture as my thumbnail, I would just hit select, bam, and it would change here. All right. And that's how you do your thumbnails. Okay. Let's go through this one more time. All right. I'm going to discard. All right. There's my original picture. So if I want to change the picture to my thumbnail, these are, all right. Once you have your YT Creator Studios, all right. And as you see here, it says dashboard. All right. I tap on the picture. This opens up. You tap on your little pencil icon. I don't know if you can see it. You really can't see it. It blends in. Anyways, there's a pencil icon right here next to your share button. You tap on it. It opens up. Bam, there it is. I want to change my thumbnail. Tap on that. Now I have an option. I can select this over here. I can select this one here. All right. Or I can do custom. So if I do custom, all right, I could select this one. Bam, there it is. And as you see, it's right here. And then I just hit select and it would be transferred. And that's the thumbnail that you would see. All right. So I hope that was helpful. Okay. Now it says cancel. I'm canceling. All right. I'm going to have to select. I'm going to go back to this one here. I am going to upload a different thumbnail here after this live stream. So now watch. I'm going to hit select. Bam, there it is. Okay, and it's that simple. All right, it shows 0 in the chat. 7 thumbs up. Thanks everyone for being here and for hitting that like button. Appreciate that. So I really hope this was helpful. And my wife fixes me dinner while I'm doing this. It's how it goes sometimes, I guess. So I'm going to have to, let's see. Excuse me, guys. I'm really sorry. No napkin. And I've got to sit here keeping the hip. So let's turn this around. Okay, who's in the chat? It shows 0 in the chat. Okay, let me turn this around. All right, no one's in the chat, really? Well, I hope this was helpful. That's Teesprings, T-E-E, Teesprings. You can view them from your cell phone, but if you do any purchasing or creating anything, from what I understand, you need to do that from your computer. I guess I need to test the water and find out, check it out from my cell phone. It's been, 9 months, 6-8 months since I've been there. And hopefully here in the future, I've got an idea for my icon, for my banner for my channel. And maybe here in the future, I'll have it made up. But I do have a few ideas, an idea for it. Real unique. And it'll be definitely original. So, okay, everybody. Insane Friends. It's a whole community of guys, just a whole mixture, from mechanics to street racers to just everyday guys, a very nice group of guys. And again, if you don't know who Muscle Car Appraisal is, check out Muscle Car Appraisal. They have some very nice, high-end, top-notch videos with a wealth of information that they provide. Their channel ought to do well, I'm thinking. They ought to do really well, and it's quickly, I'm thinking. So they've got a lot of good information. They have shown not a Lamborghini, a Ferrari custom. I think there's only 3 in the world, if I remember hearing right. Sold for $3,100,000. Unbelievable amount of money for a car. Then a month or so ago, they also had showing it was the GT, I believe, Mustang. Forget what it's called now. Fast and Furious. Anyways, it sold for, I believe it was $1 million, million plus, if I remember right. It only had like 3 owners. Custom car, one of a kind. They really show some really unique vehicles, and you're not going to see every day. And so that's Muscle Car Appraisal. So I look forward to hearing from you. United we stand, united we make it happen here on YouTube. And as I always give up, because there's always a way, always, and there is. Who dropped in the chat? I wasn't ending, I'm just talking. Well, I guess they thought I was ending. So, all right. I must have scared them off. So anyways, I look forward to hearing from you guys. Subscribe, comment, share, and always. So I appreciate everyone that's been here. Who's in the chat? Who's dropping in? I'm not sure. If you don't comment, I'm not sure who you are. If you don't comment, you're also going to time out. So I don't know how many people may be here that have timed out in here. So if you've timed out, then yeah, I don't even know. And it's okay. I don't have to know. I mean, it's all good. If you're here, I appreciate you being here. And like I always say, united we stand, and united we make it happen here on YouTube. The Teesprings is a way to make money. They have coffee cups and t-shirts and hats and quite a few things. So, all right. Well, stay tuned for my series on doing this tile shelf. It's a custom, one of a kind. I just pulled it off out of my head, shooting from the hip. Used to do custom staircases, and so that experience is paying trim work. So my experience in doing trim work, custom staircases, definitely paying off. You're seeing it. The work here you're seeing that I'm doing in my bathroom, that's going to go along with my pedestal sink. It's just off the top of my head, and it's coming from my experience with woodworking and doing trim. I've never seen anything like this ever. I'm just, like I said, I'm just come up with it on the spot. And so it's one of a kind. I'm also trimming it out. I'm creating some trim out of just some flat tile stock. And then I'm taking some factory, what they call bullnosing or bullnosed edging. And I'm going to have to cut it narrower and then create my own bullnose on the back side, or round over, not really a bullnose, but a round over on the back side of the bullnose, because I'm going to cut it narrow, about 1 inch and 3/4 inches, 1 3/4 wide. And so I'm going to have to bullnose around over that back edge of that tile as I make the trim around the opening and frame it. And I'm going to create some trim all at the same time. And so keep your eye out for that. And not too many guys would be showing this. They would not be showing this. But I'm going to show you, you know. When I was out looking for information, very little information, and nobody's showing you hardly anything. So I want to keep it real, keep it up close and personal. Hey, thanks for being here. I'll have to check out your channel. Okay, For the Love of God is called thumbs up and thumbnails. For the Love of God is called a thumbnail. Nails in his palms. That's 60s, 70s. You know, we need to back up, probably about to the 70s. I would definitely say that. We need to go back to about 1970, in the 70s, 73, 74, 75, 76. We need to stop at the 80s. No, 74, 5, 6. I'd say it's a good time to stop in time, in general. But we need to care about our neighbor. We need to be there to help one another and share the knowledge, share the information, and help the future generations as the end result. You know, because if you haven't thought about it, here on YouTube, we're making history. If YouTube stays alive and stays going and keeps continuing to be, our videos will be here forever or a long time. You know, and so our families, your great grandchildren can watch you, you know, on YouTube doing your videos. You know, your great grandchildren can get to know you and who you are, or your great nephews or your great nieces or other family members, you know. What a deal. That's something not everybody thinks about. But, or if you're 18, 19, 20, 22, 23 years old, you haven't started a family yet, you can show your children the videos that you're doing today when they start to get old enough to understand, you know. I mean, what a deal. What a deal this is. There's just so many different benefits to having a YouTube channel. You know, whether you haven't started a family yet, or if you have a family, you know, you've got children or great grandchildren or, you know, generations to come, see your videos. And what a deal. We're making history and leaving a legacy in a sense. So, like I say, united we stand, united we make it happen. I've been saying that since I started YouTube. Well, almost since I started, at least the last couple of years. And, you know, if I do something from your channel, I'm going to maybe give you a verbal shout out. I'll put you in the description. If my wife, you have a cooking channel and my wife makes one of your recipes, we're going to give you a shout out. We're going to put you in the description. You know, we're going to make it known where we got your recipe from. You know, we're not going to lead people to believe or think that she did it. It was her idea. We got it from your channel. We're going to tell you we got it from your channel. I'm going to mention you when we do something that we take from your channel, but after we get your permission. But point being is, we're going to let everyone know that it came from you. Now, you may have got it from somewhere else, from somebody else, but that's not the point. point is we got it from you, and we're going to make it known that we got it from you. And we're going to verbally make it known and put it in the description. Because united we stand, and united we make it happen here on YouTube. And that's how it should be. Or else, it's all about me. And if it's all about me, then I'm cheating you one way or another if I got it from you. And so I'm just living what I believe. And I'm giving away all this information, showing you as much as I can show you, as up close and personal as I can make it. This Creator Studios that we went over tonight, going over this information, they have much, much more information and many more lessons. They've got over 130, 140 lessons over. And you can get a certificate at the end of the Creator Studios. YouTube Creator Studios. It's just phenomenal. And I want to make that known. How much help. When I first came to YouTube, I knew nothing. Little by little, I started doing some research. Little by little, I started listening to people. There's a guy by the name of Dale Eves. I highly recommend that if you're trying to gain information and knowledge here on YouTube about how it works, how to have a better channel, how to have a more successful channel, check out Dale Eves. He tells you the ins and the outs. Check out Nick Neiman. That's Nimmin. Nick, Nick, Nick Neiman, Nimmin. He goes over a variety. He has several channels. He has such a wealth of information. And I highly recommend, if you don't know who Nick Neiman is, and again, his last name is spelled Nimmin. Check him out. Let him know I sent you. I've left comments, and he has actually got back to me on his videos. So let him know. He's got a pretty big following. But if you want to learn more about YouTube and how it works and the ins and the outs and algorithm, etc., Nick Neiman and Daryl Eves. I believe that's Evabe. Daryl Eves. He's from Texas. And he also does a lot with the VidCons, where YouTubers get together and have these big YouTuber meets, where they tell you the ins and the outs and how to be successful and all the inside info on YouTube. And it runs like $700 to go to the VidCon. And they're in different places, LA and Florida and, different locations. And sometimes you can even volunteer to go to a VidCon. Sometimes that's available, but it's like $700, which is, I think, too much money for most people. I know I don't have $700 to throw at it. It's not in my budget. But sometimes they make it available to volunteer. So I think that's really great. Big thumbs up. Daryl Eves, Nick Neiman, and everyone else behind that makes that available to volunteer, to go, to be there. So again, if you go to Nick Neiman's channel, let him know that Easy2 Tips and Tricks, ECT, sent you. And I would appreciate that. And you'll appreciate having them as someone to learn from. I've learned a lot from them, and they have such a wealth of information. And this is some names that not too many people are sharing. Okay. And there's another guy, Roberto Blake. That's Roberto Blake. These three guys are at the top of the lineup. Roberto Blake. And he's more into making money from your channel, more in a real practical, everyday way. Roberto Blake has so much information about getting started, having your own businesses or your own business on YouTube. And that's mainly what Roberto's into. And that's Roberto Blake. And they all have days of the week. So if you go to their channels, let me know what you think. Say, hey, Kim, man, I went to Roberto Blake's channel, man. He's got so much information. Man, I would have never realized there's all these different opportunities, all these different ways. Hey, my friend, been trying to reach you, bro. Yes, tag, I'm it. Yeah, Roberto Blake. He tells you how to be on YouTube, different at home, from your home, you know, different ways. Daryl Eves. Like I said, he's in Texas. Okay. Daryl Eves tells you the ins and the outs and the algorithms and just a whole assortment of videos. It's worth to just kind of surf through his videos, and you know, you can glean and get fat with knowledge from Daryl Eves, Nick Neiman's. It's Nimmin. Daryl Eves, Nick Neiman, and Roberto Blake's channels. You could just surf through their videos and you'd be fat with knowledge. I mean, you'd be fat with knowledge. You have a fat head, no. But no, anyways, no, these guys are the guys, you know. Some people might call them the Three Kings, but they've got, and they're giving out so much information, you know. United we stand, united we make it happen, because we're helping one another. And so, okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Hit me up on any of my videos. Ask me questions. You know, it don't have to be about the video, about the content on the video. If you got a question, ask me about it. And I'll be more than happy to answer any questions about anything, anytime. Time comes where I'm so big, you know, I'm like the Roberto Blake and Dale Eves, and that it might be kind of hard. But right now, if you have any questions, you know, if I can answer, if I can fill you in, help you out, I certainly will. Hey, Bobby. Robert Cunningham, one of these days, he's going to have a channel. He may end up being a cooking channel. I know he knows how to build a smokehouse. And, you know, maybe he'll do a smokehouse, you know, on one of his videos. I don't know. But, so keep your eye out. Now, he probably won't be going under Robert. But, one of these days, I have faith. He's going to have a channel. I have a friend who's going to be starting a channel here, probably, I'm thinking, within the next month, if not before. It's going to be a Bible, history, religion, being informative with some unique topics, some unique information. Absolutely, bro. You could call it Robert Cunningham's, you know, channel, and you get known for your barbecue, or you get known because it's just a cooking channel, and everybody knows your channel's a cooking channel. Oh, I don't know if I've told you. We got 3 in the chat. Thanks for being here. Robert here is a friend of mine. He's out of state. But my wife has a television, has a cooking channel. We're calling Smell A Vision TV. Smell A Vision TV. Where one day you'll be able to smell what we smell. Yes, we got 3 bomb chicken recipes. One's a whiskey peach chicken recipe, where you take peaches and you slice them up. You're welcome there, Bobby. Yes, I will probably go under that name. Yeah, why not? You can use that name. You can change it or you can use it. And how you change the name for you and for any others that come along after and after the live stream, where you put your name in for your name, but like you have now, you put in the name of your channel there in its place. Like I went for my first name, I put Easy 2 Tips and Easy 2 Tips. Then for the last name, I put Ann Tricks ECT. And then when you okay it, it comes up Easy 2 Tips and Tricks, etc., etc. That's how that works. And that's how you change your name. And you can change your name 3 times in 3 months. Or you can change it all right now. I could go put in one name. I don't like it, change it. Do another name, don't like it, change it. The 3rd time's the charm. And you can only do that one last time is it. You're stuck. Yeah. And so that's all you do. Where your first and last name go, you just put in the name. You break it up. And you put the first portion in the top and one in the bottom. Like for my wife's Smell-O-Vision TV, for the first name, I put Smell-O-Vision, or I put Smell, then A Vision for the last name, TV. And so the first and last come together and you got Smell-O-Vision TV. But it says first name and last name. That's what you see on the screen is first name and last name. But where the first name goes, you put part of your channel name. Where the last name goes, you put the other half. And I'm reiterating this. I'm repeating myself just in case it wasn't making sense to someone. And so I'm really trying to make sure everybody on different levels understand. So I just try to simplify it. So I repeat myself to do that. Okay. So yeah, or you can, like I'm saying, you could just go with your channel with your name that you have now. You could use that, you know, and you'll be known for having a cooking channel for whatever it is you're doing, you know. But like I was saying on my wife's channel, Smell A Vision TV, she has a whiskey peach chicken recipe where you take peaches and you slice them up. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad I did. See, so the whiskey peach you slice, 4, 5, 6, 8 cups, and then she puts half a cup of whiskey or something. It's not much. She might put maybe a cup of whiskey, maybe, but it's again. And then she's got all these seasonings, barbecue sauce, and some other things. And then she'll take like chicken breasts and put it in there and cook it Oh man, bro. The peaches absorb the barbecue sauce and the seasonings, and eating those peaches is almost like eating a piece of meat. Peaches, I think, are like the best part. I mean, not really, but the peaches and absorb all the seasonings and all the flavor. It is the bomb. Something you might want to check. You might want to check her channel out. Now, there's another recipe she has. She got it somewhere. It is a garlic honey butter sauce you're making on some extra crispy fried chicken. And oh man, the extra crispy fried chicken. And she's giving you all the ingredients in her video. She's telling you what she's doing, how much she's doing, and how to make it in the video. And she doesn't measure. She says, I'm using about, a cup, about a half a cup. But she tells you what she's doing. She tells you what she's putting in there. And it's really good stuff. And that's honey garlic butter fried chicken. And then she has this, we got it from a Jackie Smith's. She changed it to Jackie's, I think, kitchen nowadays. Anyways, she got this a keto spicy cheese chicken casserole or something like that. And that's also on her channel. And it's a keto diet fried chicken, that spicy cheese. Oh man, you're putting cream cheese in there in the oil with the chicken. You're putting in this not sour cream. You're putting in this cream cheese. You're adding coconut milk, but it's heavy, thick cream. It's coconut cream. That stuff is so tasty. And it's thick. You get it in a can. It comes in a can in the store. It's coconut cream. And then you put heavy whipping cream all in the pan, and you're frying your chicken. After it's basically fried, then you're taking that and you're pouring it into a casserole dish, to a baking dish, and you're smothering it, covering it with cheese, and you bake it like a half hour or so. Oh man, it is so good. All three of these chicken dishes, man, are like, I don't know which one's my favorite. They are all so good. They're like, all of them are the bomb. And that's on Smell of Vision TV. So you'll have to check out this channel. And you got to start your own. When I end this live stream, I'll give you a call. Talk to you for a minute. My wife made dinner as I was going live, and I'm sitting here eating now. Steak, and peas and potatoes. Taters, I'll say it. Taters. All I need is me some maters. Go along with them there taters. Yeah, I've got au gratin potatoes and some peas. No tomatoes. Or is it a tomato? Or how about a little grotto? Anyways, trying to be funny, not too funny. All right. Well, somebody keeps popping in and out of the chat. Thanks for being here. All right, bro. You can go back and do a replay on this video talking about making little money and how to do that. Showing how to upload your thumbnail. Once you have your YT Creator Studio in place, which you can get from the Play Store. YT Creator Studios. So, all right, hey, I'm going to end this live stream and I'll give you a buzz. All right. But remember, never give up. Remember, united we stand and united we make it happen here on YouTube. And never give up because there's always a way. There's always a way. So never give up. My dad used to say, where there's a will, there's a way. And I would say, well, there's a will, there's always a way. And that's developed into united we stand. Now it doesn't. And that boils down to never give up because there's always a way, always. And that's how that was developed. For those of you that may have been curious, how's Ken come up with that? Where'd that come from? That's where it comes from. My dad would always say his motto growing up in his generation was where there's a will, where you have a desire to get something done, you're going to get it done. You know, and that was the real thought, the original thought behind that is where there's a will, there's a way. You got a will, you got a desire, you want to get something done, you're going to figure it out. You're going to get the job done one way or another. It's getting done. And so they were saying, you know, make it simple. Where there's a will, there's a way. So don't give up. Basically, that was the implied message is don't give up. You know, it's going to work out. You just got to keep working at it. And, but sometimes we need more information. Sometimes we need to buy a book. Sometimes we need to watch a video nowadays. Sometimes we need to go talk to somebody that's, if it's in a particular area of expertise, you know, go find somebody, go to the hardware store, or nowadays go to Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever the hardware store may be and ask somebody that knows. Go to the mechanic if, you know, or you keep searching it out till you find out, till you get the information. And so never give up. You know, ask, exhaust your resources, buy a book, go to the library, you know, pick up a book, go to the library and pick up a book. You don't always find the information you're looking for on YouTube or on Google or on Yahoo. You know, you don't always find the information. It's not always there. People leave out information. That's why I'm filling in as much information from my channel as I can, as I'm thinking about at the moment, in the moment. You know, I try to fill in all these little details as I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing. Because I want a person coming looking for information to be able to find it and walk away going, okay, I think I can do this now. That makes enough sense to me based on my own personal experience. I can do this. You know, how many videos have I personally have looked for that kind of information? It wasn't there. Just lacking so much information. Little bits and pieces, teasers. You know, I call them teasers. They're not teaching much, not really. And I find that personally irritating. And there's a guy by the name of That's How You Do That. If you go to his channel, let him know I sent you. His name is Joe. And his channel name is So, as an S-O, So, That's, T-H-A-T-S, That's How You Do That. He does tiling. He does showers. He helped me in the beginning, and he's got a good channel, good guy. I think if he hasn't changed his prices, it's like $10, $20. You can join his community and he'll help you out. He tells you, he gives you, he does the same thing that I'm doing. And his channel here on YouTube is So, S-O, So That's, T-H-A-T-S. how you do that. His name is Joe. And if you go to his channel, let him know I sent you. Good guy. He shares the information. He shares the knowledge. He'll talk to you. At least I haven't talked to him for, it's been a little bit. But like I said, he's helped me out in the beginning, and a really big help to me. He has this little college, he calls it, to be in his community, and he'll work with you. So remember, that's Joe, but the channel name is So That's How You Do That. So that's how you do that. Oh, okay. That's his channel name, and a good guy. So let him know I sent you easy 2 tips and tricks, etc. And that'll be good. And that would be appreciated on my part, so he knows where people are coming from. You know, that kind of lets him divide and know, so he can kind of have a clear understanding where his traffic's at and all of that. So everyone, thank you for coming here. That you've been here through the live stream. If you surf through the video and you're here at the end, I thank you for being here. You know, if you've watched a minute of my video, or if you've watched half an hour, 15 minutes, you know, thank you. United we stand, united we're making it happen here on YouTube. And remember, give the person the credit they deserve when it applies. There's a balance. Sometimes I don't want any credit. Don't mention my name. You know, sometimes. Just depending on what it is. Like right now I'm asking, let Joe know I sent you. So he knows where his traffic's going. He knows that I haven't forgotten about him. You know, that's real good. And I find that important, but I don't want you to mention my name. You know, so I'm going to shut up. So have a good night. God bless. Bye for now. Keep looking up and never give up, because there's always a way, always. And we'll catch you on the next one. Be looking for this pedestal sync in my playlist. Bye for now. Bye.